Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another Miniverse. This is the holiday series for Target. Let's see which one's inside. This should be another new one because I see this white bag. And I haven't done one from this series that came with the white bag. It is the Yeti cave. This one looks really fun and looks like an easy build. Then you get your Target bag. There's 3 different bags you can get. That one, the red reusable one, and then the plastic one. Oh, okay, so we got more of those colored lights. So we used that on our shopping cart that we did. Also have our frosting. This one is cookie icing. Looks like it's white. They did give us a little display. And then, of course, the tongs, the bullseye that goes on top of the capsule lid, and then a spatula. So let's clean up and make this one. This one looks like another fairly simple build. We're going to assemble the cave, which just has a couple little snap-in pieces. Then we're going to lay it on the back, add some resin, add those Christmas lights, cure that. Then you could add more of the resin to put the little figures in, and then kind of do the top of the cave to make it look all snowy. So very easy, should be, hopefully. We'll find out. I can't wait to see the Yeti. Oh my gosh, and a polar bear. Oh my god, that's so cute. And then the box has all the contents in it, and it's really detailed, so it looks like they're little gingerbread houses that they have at the store. So we'll keep that. We have this piece and this piece that snaps in like that. That was easy. Whoops. I love when I do it. That's easy, and then it falls out. It's a lot easier if you don't have a camera in between you. I can tell you that for sure. And then you could always work the resin around these little connecting pieces so that it stays better. Now, let's stick that both down and in to make the cave. That looks pretty solid. And I think that's right. I'm gonna look it over real quick before we start icing everything. I did not put it together right. If you look really closely, this part, there's a little notch cut out, and that goes towards the wall. In mine, there's the notch right there, not going towards the wall. So let's flip that around real quick. And this is why you fully inspect things, even if they look right, because they might not be. Now I think we're ready. It's fitting a lot better along that back wall because of that notch. Kind of like the spaces and the other things we built. They all have notches that go towards the back. So yeah, I think that looks good. Now let me dump out some of these so we have them all lined up and ready. I think these are the exact same size as the one we did on the cart. Now I'm just going to go around and trace this outer part. Let's see, do they do the sides? Yes, they did all along there with this white resin. Oh, that was probably a lot, but that's okay because if it drips, it's supposed to look like that. So we don't really need to be too particular about it. And again, I like to touch to where it meets with the other one. That way it helps solidify it and hopefully won't come off in the future. So now we need to pick a color pattern. They did red, yellow, green, blue, and went around like that. So I say this in most of my videos. You don't have to do what they do, but I tend to do what they do because I'm not very creative on my own. Oh my gosh, this is the runny icing. Oh no, instant regret. Probably should have done this in sections. You know what, that's okay though, because oh my. Yeah, I probably should have did 2 layers actually. I'm gonna hurry up and throw these on there and zap it, because this is running way too much and it's not as white as I like it. So typically I would do like 2 layers. So let me try to fix this and I'll be back. I was able to pretty much salvage it. So if you're doing this, I feel like I would cover this whole thing in the white resin first. And by whole thing, I mean the top of this and probably this, hurry up and do it and cure it. And then go back and do the second layer, and then you could place the lights where you want them. That way they're not all sliding around. Or do it in sections where you're just doing this little piece here, cure it, then do this one, cure it, that one, cure it. I'm gonna go back with a toothpick and add some more white so it looks more snowy, because that just ran and got messy quick. So I'm gonna do the top part now. You're basically just covering it with snow at this point, and then adding the creatures in at the bottom. But again, since this isn't very thick and it's more runny, I'm going to go in and fill around here and cure that real quick. And you can always add more layers if you want to make it more snowy or built up or white. So let's zap that. I'm kind of jumping around all over, but I think I'm going to start putting some snow down here. And just in kind of random areas. And again, you can build this up later. But I want to set my people in there. My little polar bear, my Yeti. This is maybe something you should do one at a time, but I don't know yet. Just grabbing some of that resin. He doesn't really fit under there, so I'm going to put him kind of in the front like that, and then add the polar bear next to him. Oh no, I laid it down. Cool. Love that for me. And then it looks like there's a little bit of snow behind them in their cave, so let's cure that. Now I'm going to work on the sides here. I'll probably do light layers on both sides, one at a time. And then I'll do a second coat so it's thicker and looks more like snow, because once this stuff starts running, it kind of looks real see-through. So something like that, just to build a base layer, and then I'll do the other side. I'm now going to work on like the snow-capped mountains here, and probably try to do that pretty thick. I mean, I don't think it's going to look like anything like the picture, but I'm going to do it in small sections like this and hurry up and zap it so it's real thick. Okay, so at this point I have like a base layer. I've added like a couple layers up here. I'm trying to make it real white. And it doesn't matter, you can see where like the last line was here. I think it looks best when you do that because then it looks like it's layered. So I'm just going to get like the tops of it right here, just so it's a little bit thicker. That way when you're looking down you kind of see the snow, but you do gotta work quickly because it will start running. So I'm gonna do this for a bit and keep zapping it until I like how it looks. We're almost there though, I think. Okay, I think I'm gonna quit messing with it. It does look globbed on there, and I think it's supposed to. It looks more natural that way. But I think if I just keep adding more, it's gonna be too much. I could have maybe built up some in the back or made like a pile inside the cave. But I like how it turned out. The Yeti and the polar bear are absolutely amazing. I was able to add some more resin in between those lights. So yeah, I was like, this is gonna be so easy. And then it kind of started going south since they were sliding. Honestly, you could probably do the lights last. You can build up everything you want in the thickness and then just go in with a little dab of resin and like a toothpick and then stick them where you want them. I think it will look just as fine. So just an idea. You could see how many layers and the thickness. Pretty easy build. And then of course you can put it on the little platter so it's on a stand. Super cute. I love this one. I've gotten so far all the big ones that I wanted to see from this series, but I still have 2 more to open, hopefully all new ones. So stick around, stay tuned if you want to see those. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.